Alaska, where there are old triumphs, but also new frontiers, with challenges as great as the state itself, but a belief that the best is yet to come, bringing you the faces, the places, and the spirit of the last frontier. This is Frontiers.
As the world faces an uncertain time during this novel coronavirus pandemic, Alaskans are stepping up to help each other. From food to seniors to words of encouragement, KTVA 11's Heather Hinsey shows us how community members are delivering hope.
Schools around Alaska are quiet as kids hunker down during the coronavirus shutdown.
Many of these homes I haven't been to before.
But Northwood Elementary teacher Kelly Shrein found a fun way to stay in touch with her students while they're away by visiting them at their homes.
Gideon is one of my students in my class. He is 10. He's a 4th grader. And he's absolutely wonderful. He's such a bright light in my classroom every day. He's so funny.
It's a small way Kelly can stay connected with her 4th graders.
Hi, Bailey!
School is out of session until at least May 1st, and she never got the chance to say goodbye.
Before we went to spring break, I said, okay, I'll see you in a week. And then we found out over spring break for valid reasons that we wouldn't see them until much, much later. So I just didn't want to leave my students with, I'll see you in a week, and really not see them for 8 weeks. Hi, Orion! I miss you!
She's delivering kind words from a safe distance and an assignment.
And I want you to try to find a book that you think is better than Where the Red Fern Grows. Okay, so good to see you. I miss you.
Kelly says she's all about building relationships with her students, and that doesn't stop because they can't be in the classroom together.
Oh yeah, that's super cool. I'm glad she went through the effort to be able to let her students know that she misses them and she wishes she was in the classroom with them.
She's a pretty awesome teacher.
Honestly, yeah. She's my favorite teacher.
Kelly is one of many Alaskans trying to find a way to bring hope and help out in a time of need. Some of her fellow teaching staff wear homemade masks while they're at the school. It's a look that's catching on as healthcare workers face a shortage of personal protective equipment. Sewing enthusiasts like Reina Oskolkoff are stepping up.
If anyone can make masks, they're better than our healthcare professionals having nothing at all.
She found a group on Facebook that's trying to fill in the gap of medical supplies and went around to homes collecting finished products.
Everyone's making, 5 or 10 masks as they can.
This batch of 40 was delivered to a daycare facility at Alaska Regional. Lorena is happy to see so many people pitching in.
These moments of crisis, the community really comes together and helps each other out. And I think it's a good reminder that there's a lot more good people out there than bad, trying to do good things.
There's a growing list of good people out there who genuinely care about others and are doing what they can during the crisis. In Wasilla, Knit Goose Bay Pizza is closed, but that doesn't mean Lorrie Moffit isn't busy. She's cranked out so many pizzas in the past few days, she ran out of dough and is scrambling to make more. But these pies aren't for carry-out customers. They're on the house for seniors.
That's why we're going to keep it going out of pocket if we have to, just to make sure that they're fed and they get the social interaction and the smiles on their faces says it all.
Lorrie's son is usually the chef in the kitchen, but now it's her turn to get the pizzas out. She started delivering to just a few elderly folks and heard their stories. Then the calls started coming in for more. Lorrie saw how something small like a pizza could make a big difference.
The thank you cards up there speak volumes. Those are the ones that I read, and it's just overwhelming what they say in there in just a few words of how grateful they are to have just a pizza and just, a 6 feet distance social interaction.
Lorrie and her partner are the only ones working in the kitchen out of health and safety concerns. They've got a long list of orders to get into the oven and out the door.
And when this virus is over, we're all going to have to get together and chat.
Oh, yeah.
This batch is going to a group at the Wasilla Area Senior Center just down the road.
It's the caring that she's recognizing seniors that we have problems.
Lorrie took over ownership of KGB Pizza in January, just months before the coronavirus hit Alaska. It's not how she expected her first few months of business to go, but she's glad to be giving back to those who need it most.
Where there's pizza, there's hope. And happiness. You can't always buy happiness, but you can have a pizza and it's about the same thing, right?
I miss you very much.
I miss you too.
Lots of reading. Take care.
I will. You too. Bye.
Alaskans are working to take care of each other during this difficult time.
Thank you. He was so surprised.
Because in the end, we're all in this together. Heather Hinsey, KTVA 11 News.
Bravo, Alaska. Bravo.